This is Neil Schneider for MTBS-TV at CES 2012. I'm joined by James Kittle, product engineer for Vizio. Welcome to the program, James.
Thanks very much.
Now, this is the first time I've actually been at the Vizio meeting room at CES, so this is a first for me. I'm seeing all kinds of 3D panels in the room. Can you describe what core technology Vizio is using to make the 3D work?
Yes, we're using Theater 3D, which is our passive solution.
Okay, so passive versus
active. So you don't have the large, heavy, expensive glasses. You have a simple, lightweight, throwaway pair that you can also use in the theater.
Okay, so these are very similar to the tech that you'd find in a modern 3D movie theater, I take it?
Exactly, and we actually market that you can use these in the theater as well.
Now, Vizio, from a marketing point of view, I think they're somewhat different from the other display makers. I don't know if it's pricing or how it's marketed. Can you elaborate a bit as to how Vizio positions itself relative to the other display makers?
Absolutely. So we started with a lower price point in an effort to try and give consumers the most bang for the buck possible. Our first innovation in that field was we had our Yahoo connected platforms, our VIA internet applications, the Vizio internet applications, excuse me, and we included 802.11 and dual band Wi-Fi into the TV with a Bluetooth remote control at no additional cost to the user. It was the same entry-level price point as you would encounter for a normal 42 or 55-inch TV.
Now, normally, if I were to buy a 3D display, I tend to have to go to the big box stores like the Best Buys and the Future Shops. Where would we find Vizio sold?
So Vizio is currently sold in Costco, Sam's Club, Walmart, Target. We also have work with Tiger Direct, a number of other online retailers. Actually, the only place we're currently not in is Best Buy.
Would it be fair to say that Vizio tends to be a bit more inexpensive compared to the other manufacturers in the market?
Initially, we were a bit more inexpensive, yes, but now we've actually changed the market. Everybody's lowering their price points in an effort to compete with us.
Okay, so now just to confirm, so you're using a polarized technology for your displays. Can you give us an idea of the different types of displays Vizio plans on marketing this year?
Currently, we are sticking with Theater 3D. We believe that is the evolution of 3D. That's what consumers want to use. It's easy, it's lightweight, it's affordable, and we offer it at no additional cost to the user.
Now, what about sizes? What kind of screen sizes are available for consumers?
From 32 all the way up to 65.
Do you have a price range in mind?
Not exactly.
Not exactly. These are brand new products. Are they currently like on store shelves? What we're seeing in the room?
They are currently on store shelves. Yes, all of the VX models, the SV model TVs. That we have a number of 3D TVs currently in the market and available for purchase. So
people could find out through the store or through online. Now, something that caught my eye was you actually have usually TVs, I think they have a 16:9 aspect ratio, but I understand that you have a display that does something a bit different.
Correct. We have a display that's a 21:9. We call it a cinema-wide display. So what this is instead of having a 16:9 50-inch or 58-inch TV, it's actually stretched out a bit. It looks more like a window as opposed to just a standard display.
So does this cut out like things like letterbox errors or to get a fuller picture on the screen than you otherwise would get on another type of TV?
We actually have multiple view modes that the user can preset. So we have an auto aspect mode, which would preserve the aspect ratio. You may, depending on source, of course, you may have pillar bars or letterbox top and bottom. And we also have an auto stretch mode, which would upscale everything by a factor of 1. So in the event you have 21:9 content that does have letterbox, it will vertically fill the screen so you see no black space.
One of the things that is a bit challenging for 3D displays is that sometimes it's good to have a compression algorithm so that you can get a full resolution, full color experience, and not lose information from upscaling. Does Vizio support certain types of technologies in its panels?
Currently, we support top and bottom, side by side, and Sensio formats.
Okay, so Sensio is a codec developer. For those who are unfamiliar, that lets you store full res information but not use up too much bandwidth. So it's an option for people looking to get full resolution 3D without using up extra bandwidth and missing information. Am I correct?
That's absolutely correct.
Excellent. Well, thanks for joining us. We've been speaking with James Kittle of Vizio, and we'll be back with more from CES 2012.